4 knights game, Scotch variation accepted, 5.Nxd4 Bb4 6.Nxc6 7.BD3 D5 8.Xd5 CXD5 9.000 10.BG5 C6 11.QF3. Balanced, neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. That was an incredible middle game by both players. Both players had incredible precision in the endgame. Sharp games are frequently the result of starting with the king's pawn, since it dominates the center and frees up the bishop and queen on the light squares. A typical answer is e5, which builds a position in the middle, controls d4, and frees up the queen and bishop on the dark square. The move nf3 advances the knight toward the center, engages the e5 piece in combat, and sets up a castle. nc6 defends the pawn on e5, advances the knight toward the center, and scans the d4 square. The three knights opening begins with nc3, which controls the d5 square and supports the e4 pawn. nf6 develops the knight, attacks the e4 pawn, and controls the d5 square. d4 takes space in the center, attacks the e5 pawn and allows the dark squared bishop to develop. Nxd4 captures the d4 pawn and opens up the center. Nxd4 captures the d4 pawn and places the knight in the center. bb4 develops the bishop and pins the knight on c3 to the king. Nxc6 captures a knight and forces black to double their c-pawns. bxc6 captures the knight, controls the d5 square and opens up the b-file. bd3 develops the bishop toward the center, defends the e4 pawn and prepares castling. The pawn on d5 attacks the e4 square and occupies the center's c4 square. Nxd5 captures the d5 pawn, opens up the diagonal for the light squared bishop and attacks the c6 pawn. cxd5 recaptures the pawn, undoubles black c-pawns and controls the e4 square. Castling gets the king out of the center and activates the rook. Castling gets the king out of the center and activates the rook. bg5 develops the bishop and pins the knight on f6. When c6 is played, the d5 pawn is supported and the queen can grow on the queen side. qf3 develops the queen to an aggressive square where it attacks the pinned knight on f6. This moves the bishop to a better location, allowing it to control more squares. It is the last book move. This misses an opportunity to take an open file with the rook. This permits the opponent to kick a bishop. It is an inaccuracy. The opposing bishop is kicked by a pawn, and must now move or be captured. It is best. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. It is best. It is a fair deal after all captures. It is ideal. This forces doubled pawns in front of the opponent's king, decreasing its safety and harming the pawn structure. It is best. Backs off. It is ideal. Among the best actions. It is quite good. Now that the rooks can see one another, they can defend one another. That's good. This is not the best. It is an inaccuracy. This ignores an opportunity to create a passed pawn. It is an inaccuracy. A solid choice. It is excellent. That's a decent move. That's good. It is a fair deal after all captures. It is quite good. Recaptures. It is ideal. There were worse moves, but also something much better. It is an inaccuracy. This allows the opponent to reveal an attack on a rook. It is an inaccuracy. This reveals an attack on a rook. This is the only good move. It is a great move. This is an equal trade. This is the only move that works. It is best. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. It is best. Recaptures, from a previous move. This is the only good move. This is the start of the endgame and black is equal. It is a great move. The best choice is this one. It is ideal. This protects the bishop who was attacked. It is ideal. It is a fair deal after all captures. It is ideal. Backs off. It is ideal. A very strong play. It is excellent. By moving it from the back rank, this activates the king in the endgame. It is quite good. That is a logical response. It is quite good. Among the best actions. It is quite good. In the endgame, an active king is essential, and removing it from the rear rank is the first step. It is ideal. Very precise. It is best. A solid choice. It is excellent. A very strong play. It is excellent. That is a logical response. It is quite good. What I would have advised is that it is ideal. This shifts the bishop to a square with more activity, giving it greater scope. It is quite good. Among the best actions. It is quite good. A solid choice. It is excellent. Balanced. Neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. That was an incredible middle game by both players. Both players had incredible precision in the endgame. A very strong play. It is excellent. Balanced. Neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. That was an incredible middle game by both players. Both players had incredible precision in the endgame.